Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. This is UCM Pigs, and today we're doing an install because it is like freaky cold here on the East Coast in coastal Virginia. This winter has been crazy. We've had like 3 or 4 snows already, which is really weird for us. We get typically maybe one like dusting, and we've had a couple significant snowfalls. Major snowstorm last weekend, just really cold today, and I'm not able to ride. But that's not what this video is about. So before we get started, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you're here. I would greatly appreciate that. So I am going to be installing something that I've been waiting a really long time on the bike. You saw it in the thumbnail, no secret. I've got a new headlight from Hogworks. I've got the Goldtooth LED headlight for my Ultra Classic Street Glide, whatever you want to call it. It's a single headlight. Been doing a lot of research on this, and this is not a paid promotion. I bought this with my hard-earned money. Now, I did have a coupon code, and I'm going to give a shout out to my good buddy Ben from Bikes, Beards, and Brews. He has a coupon code for Hogworks. I think it's BBB. Saved me like 25 bucks on this. So be sure you're checking out Ben's channel. Ben does a lot of great things. He does a toy drive every year. Any monies he makes via his YouTube or affiliate links and stuff like that, 100% of that goes to that toy drive. So win-win. Go check out Ben. Use his code BBB if you're buying any Hogworks stuff. I don't have a code. Hey, Hogworks. Hook a brother up. Anyway, we're going to talk about why I chose this headlight. So if you've been following along in the channel, I've done pretty much all the LEDs on my 2016 Ultra. I have pretty much upgraded everything with custom dynamics. I really like their products. Turn signals, tail lights, my tour pack, I've got their light bar on it. I really like the look of things, and I'm kind of a person, a little bit of OCD. I like everything to match. However, I broke stride and went with Hogworks on the headlight. And I'm going to explain to you why. I've got a little comparison for you because Custom Dynamics does have a product very similar to the Goldtooth. And we're going to talk about the differences and why I decided to go with the Hogworks product. So we're going to get the camera over here. We're going to open this box. I'm going to show you how well packaged this thing is. They did a great job packaging, which to me, that says something about their quality. It just didn't come in some random box with some, popcorn peanuts. They took some time, they package it well, and that says a lot about their craftsmanship and their attention to detail. So let's get this over here. We'll take a look at this in detail, and we'll get it on the bike. Okay, so here's our box, and like I said, this is the Hogworks Touring Goldtooth Performance Headlight. We're going to go ahead and unbox this, and I'm going to show you how nicely packaged it is. So it's got this band on here. You can pop that off. Came in a cardboard box, nicely padded, wrapped, and everything. This lifts up nicely like that. It's got little magnets in there. I mean, they put some money into this. You got some instructions, pretty easy install. We're going to do a step-by-step on that. Piece of foam, and boom, nice Hogworks sticker. I've got a couple of those laying around. And this is our headlight. Really dig this headlight. And I went with the amber, and I'll explain why I decided to choose the amber. It comes with the wiring harness, so it plays well with the Harley system. But yeah, I'll probably have to do some adjusting. It's got the adjustments here. They walk you through. They got some instructions here. Plenty of videos online on how to adjust this, but it's a pretty simple install. 10 LEDs. So let's get into that. Let's talk about why I chose this light over the Custom Dynamics light. So I got some notes over here because old guy. So the price point between the Goldtooth and the Custom Dynamics Shark Demon, I mean, they're pretty much the same price. I think the Shark Demon comes in at $499.95, and then the Goldtooth comes in at $499.98. So like 3 cents more. But there's a lot more you get with that 3 cents. I'm going to break it down for you. So the Shark Demon comes with 7 LEDs. The Hogworks Goldtooth has 10 LEDs. Let's talk about the brightness of the light. So with the Custom Dynamics light, At low beam, they come in at 3,600 raw lumens, about 2,651 normal. That's your normal lumens. It's only using 3 LEDs at low beam, where with the Hogworks light, you're using 4 LEDs and you're doing about 6,200 raw and about 3,250 normal. So that is a significant difference at low beam with the brightness of the headlight. I like that. At high beam, with the custom dynamics, you're looking at about 9,080 raw, 4,485 normal, and it just adds an additional 4 LEDs to the existing 3. Where with the Hogworks, you're getting 9,200 raw and you're getting 5,250 normal, adding an additional 6 LEDs, which brings your total to 10 LEDs at high beam. Much brighter headlight. That's important to me. Why did I go with the amber? I ride in the mountains a couple times a year. It gets really foggy. It gets foggy here on the coast. I want to be able to see in the fog. Also, my thought is this is an unusual color. It is going to bring attention to my bike, which is a good thing. I want people to see me. So it's important that I see, but also be seen. The custom dynamics, they have some cute multicolored background, stuff like that. I don't know if that would really bring attention to you. I don't know if it's legal to run with those colors on. But, you know, if that's more your thing, you're into, you know, like parking your bike and having people look at it and seeing all these cool colors, that may be the way you want to go. I want a functional headlight, and this, in my opinion, is a much better headlight. It's a humble opinion, but just based on the pure numbers, I'm getting more visibility with this headlight. So that's why I decided to go with the Hogworks. Plus, Ben's coupon code saved me 25 bucks. So that was a big deal to me. So that's kind of the unboxing and the why I chose this headlight. Let's get this camera around here. We're going to do a quick install to down and dirty. We're just basically going to remove this beauty ring down here on the headlight, and there's a couple screws in there, and we'll basically pull the headlight out and disconnect the wiring and put the new headlight in. So we'll bring the camera down here. We'll get that going, and you guys can watch me swap this headlight out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is there's a beauty ring around your headlight. It's held on by a Phillips head screw right down here at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And that beauty ring comes right off. We'll set that over to the side. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, there are 4 Torx screws, one here, 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 and here. And that will remove the headlight and the mounting bracket. The headlight's mounted to a mounting bracket. The new headlight comes with a new mounting bracket or aiming bracket. So we're just going to go ahead and remove those Torx and pull the headlight out and disconnect that. If I was a betting man, I would probably say T27, maybe T25. Yep, probably going to be a T25. Yep, T25. All right, so now that we got these loose, we want to retain these screws because we're going to reuse those screws when we mount the new aiming bracket with the new headlight. So we'll go ahead and remove the old headlight, and you have a plug right back here on the back. And disconnect that plug. And we're out of there. Old headlight gone. All right, so before we go any further, there are 3 screws that hold the headlight to your aiming bracket or your mounting bracket. These springs are behind it. You got to go ahead and remove those 3 screws and remove the headlight from the bracket because we're going to be installing this mounting bracket first using the 4 screws that we took off of the old one, and then we'll install the headlight using the 3 supplied screws that came with it. So let's get this over on the bike and get this mounting bracket installed. All right, so we're going to go ahead and here's our plug here. We're going to go ahead and install this new mounting bracket. Keep in mind, this is your hole for your outer rim. Make sure that's at the bottom. And we're just going to go ahead and set this in here and line it up with the 4 mounting holes. And we're going to use the screws that we removed from the old bracket. Now be careful, these springs might want to jump out on you, so they've got to go back in there when you put your screws in when you mount the headlight to the bracket. And when you're tightening these down, I mean, I'm sure there's some metal back there, but we're going through the plastic fairing. Don't go crazy, don't booger them down too much. Just get them nice and snug. So now we're ready for the headlight. All right, so now we're going to put our headlight in place. I've gone ahead and attached the pigtail. I'm going to plug that in first, so that way I can do a little wire management. Pretty simple. We'll place our wires in there nicely. Get our orientation correct. And we'll take the first bolt up here in the top. See if we can get that started. So you got to put it through that spring. It's kind of tricky because you're kind of going in blind. So maybe I'll start with one of the side ones. There, I got that one started. And I'm going to switch sides here because I can't see from this side. So we want to line that spring up in there. Help guide us in. And these are also your adjustment screws. So to adjust, you know, your height of your headlight. Go ahead and do the top one now. See if we can get lucky with that one. All right, so one thing you want to be careful is you want to make sure that, it's going to take the plastic off. Go ahead and make sure that you get the springs lined up, because those are going to be your adjustments later when the sun goes down, when it warms up. I'll get it out in the driveway and shine on my garage door and do my adjustment for the headlight. So all it's left to do is to put this outer beauty ring back on. So come over here and get that. And like I said, that's just held on with a Phillips head screwdriver at the bottom. So what I found was, to make sure you grab the tab at the top, is I actually connected it down here and rotated it up. And now it grabbed onto that tab. If I remember correctly, this is a pain to line up this hole. All right, so I got this beauty ring on, and I'm going to tell you right now, this screw down here is probably the worst screw ever in a Harley-Davidson, trying to get that back started. Yeah, I think they could come up with something a little better than that. But anyway, I'm not sure about this chrome beauty ring. I might end up ordering a black one, or maybe just taking this one off, roughing it up and rattle canning it black. Put it back on, because I am going to have to adjust this headlight with those 3 screws with the springs behind them once I get some decent weather. But yeah, that right there, it took me longer to get that screw back in than it did to do this entire project. So yeah, luckily I didn't make you guys watch me do it. It was not pleasant. So there you go. That is the Goldtooth headlight from HogWorks. I'm going to back the camera up. We're going to fire the bike up. We're not going to start it. We're just going to turn on the headlight and see what it looks like when it's illuminated. So let's scoot this back a little bit and see what that looks like. All right, so let's try not to point it directly at the camera. And there we go. There's our Goldtooth headlight. That is the low beam. So the lower LEDs down here are illuminated, and we'll switch it up to high beam. And that's all 10 LEDs. So yeah, I really dig that. I really like that light. I'm sure we're not doing it justice on this camera, but yeah, I really dig that. That is a bright light. All right, so that is it for the install of the Hogworks Goldtooth headlight. I really like the aesthetic of this headlight. Like I said, I am going to have to do the pointing of it. I'll do that after dark when it's not like teens wind chill outside. But I'll maybe do another video on that, on how to properly aim the headlight. And I apologize I didn't have any before and after, but trust me, this is going to be much brighter than a stock Harley-Davidson headlight. So I'm really looking forward to getting some use out of this headlight. So again, be sure and check out Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Use his discount code BBB on HogWorks, and it'll save you some coin on your next purchase. So I hope you guys found that informative. And until we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up, and we'll talk to you next time. Old man getting up.